Have you ever had it where you go to get on your horse in the spring and he's extremely rude and disrespectful? Or do you have the winter blues and just really want to do something with your horse, even though it may be too cold to ride? Try some of these tricks.
Like a postcard out of nowhere, you get to me, you give me that smile, and I'm somewhere, somewhere sunny and 75. You and me on a beach chair, yeah, I'm so there every time I look in your eyes.
Making sure your horse is nice and soft and supple in the halter when pulling from side to side is a great way to make sure that they'll stay that way when you put the bridle on in the spring. And don't forget to do it vertically too. Even ask for a head down.
Somewhere sunny and 75. You and me on a beach chair, yeah, I'm so there every time I look in your eyes. Kissing you in the salt air, I can taste it, I swear. Take me somewhere sunny and 75. You're like a fast lane westbound, you feel like the windows roll.
With my horses, I like to know that I can pick up each foot with a rope and I can hold it in the air, forwards, backwards, and even to the side a little bit, and they will not fight me. This way I know that if they ever get tangled up in their lead rope or in the reins or even in a fence, there's a better chance that they're just going to stand there and wait for me to come help them rather than fighting and hurting themselves.
Sunny and 75. Like a postcard out of nowhere, you get to me, you give me that smile, and I'm somewhere, somewhere sunny and 75. Yeah, I'm so there every time I look in your eyes. Kissing you in the salt air, I can taste it, I swear. Take me somewhere sunny and 75. It doesn't take much for you to move me, just the way you're leaning. It's a holiday when we're together. I wanna stay with you forever. Somewhere, sunny.
I feel that teaching your horse to think rather than react first is a great way to help them help themselves when they get into a predicament where they need to problem solve. Like right here, I'm asking for Bailey to just go around her hindquarters and follow the lead rope, and she doesn't quite understand it. This is the first time I've ever done it with her. So she's trying to pick up her legs to get away from the rope. There she bends her head, and I help her just a little bit to help her figure out the problem. But notice how she didn't get overreactive and she didn't try and get scared or freak out or anything. But this is just one of the many ways that you can teach your horse to be a good problem solver. That way, if they do get into a situation that could potentially be dangerous and frightening, they can figure out for themselves, how can I get out of this without hurting myself? teaching them to react less and think more. It's always good to keep your horse's four corners supple. That is, both sides of the shoulder and both sides of the hindquarters. Once they are good at this on the ground, then it can be taught up in the saddle too. Or you can also use this just to make sure that the foundation stays strong. Maneuvers like this are great ways to help keep your horse's muscles in shape too. Making sure you can move your horse's feet freely on the ground is also a great way to keep their respect. Backing up is a fabulous way to do this.
Fast lane westbound.
After you've done turning on the hindquarters, don't forget to always maintain control of your horse's engine, that is, their hindquarters. You should always be able to disengage your horse's hindquarters on the ground, as this is the main way you are going to ask them to stop.
Every time I look in your eyes, kissing you in the song there, I can taste it, I swear. Take me somewhere sunny and 75.
Once you have gotten good control of all four of your horse's corners, see if you can ask him to side pass towards you and away from you. When beginning with the on-ground side pass, using a fence or wall can really help.